I think that the laning phase can be... I mean, laning phases against Meepo is whatever, because you just hit jungle creeps anyway.
What's good about the Meepo here? Just because it's...
They already looked...
No, he didn't have both. He didn't have mana for both.
He didn't have mana for both, but he did have mana for the closer. I guess...
I don't think he would have actually
Would it not have been enough damage if he did do it before the poof? It was a level 2 raise.
They didn't have Ether Shock either. It would have been close.
It's close. Alright, didn't want to kill it. Anyway, bottom lane, King. He's under trouble. They get the King, Sylar. And Femra able to find the kill in return. Sylar's trying to run his way away. Has got the stick charges. This top lane, CS continuing to slightly favor HFN, but very close. XXS. He's also getting a lot from that lane.
He's level 6. He's had no help on the CK. This is a solo off-lane CK.
Bottom lane Tava is going to get TP reactions coming in to help him. Will be glimpsed back. They should have the damage to get him. Sylar's diving in with the Shikuchi. Doesn't actually get the Shikuchi here onto him, so Tava will survive. Shadow Word heal there from Misery. Fedobon's down, but Mushi's coming in from the side. Goes for the raise, but the infused raindrop keeps Tava alive. He'll turn towards King RD. The Thunderstrike is down on him from the Disrupt. He's trying to tangle up, but he won't survive. Baboka's there as well to secure the kill with the Shock. They'll look for more now. He's got the Shackles locked down. Sylar diving in deep behind the tower with the help of Mushi and Femra. They'll pick up a second down bottom. Aster making the early solo lane worked out beautifully for him up top.
The literal solo. No assistance whatsoever.
Gonna go for the drag back onto Weeha. Does have the Baboka Shaman heading over as well. There's the backup from Misery. He's gonna be there to try and offer something. He doesn't, of course, have 6. Still just level 4 Warlock, so no sort of ult to throw down. Baboka, a little out of position, did go up to the high ground to try and find an opening to shackle onto the Meepo. But that's for the low skill SF players. This is the true player.
It lets him be a playmaker. It lets him just constantly run around and have things happen. So.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, he has it finished. It's gonna be pretty
That's
strong.
quick.
They've got a blink on the Meepo, and Aster just walking uphill.
King on the high ground tries to go for the setup. Only gets the stun onto Baboka. They have now got the ult on Misery. I believe he must have used the time to get that. As they'll turn, drop the ult onto Femra. Femra's caught out with a remnant forward from HFN. They'll search towards Baboka. He'll turn with the Hex onto HFN. The HFN continuing to chase. Has got the chains back up. In they go with the Golem, pounding down onto Baboka. It will set up for a second kill for HFN.
He's going to be getting up back soon again too, so.
Because we did just see him and he was just level 4. So he must have been very close to 5 and then bam, I guess got the tome and then, yeah, as you say that, you've got to be careful. You've got to be careful if you're Aster. They've got the setup here onto Tavo, gets the split off just in time. We'll see if Chaos can do anything with this aggressively. They're looking towards XXS. Up in the air, he'll be sent. They'll try and surround him. Obviously, with no Golem to drop, it may be hard to do so, but they're going to commit with HFM. Remnanting forward, there's the stun from King RD. They'll finish off XXS. Now they can try and look for more. The Primal Split ends. Baboka will drop the wards, but it's not going to allow him to do anything unless maybe he can kill off Tavo. The Thunderstruck is down on him. They'll kill off Tavo with the ward placement. At the same time, up top, Weeha, got the control onto Sylar. He can't get out of the nets. As Chaos, they lose the brew, but they're fighting a lot around and the dodge. HFN taunting Mushi there as the slight dodges the Yule set up into Requiem. Triple kill for HFN. Chaos, they've turned up. This is the aggression that they were waiting for to build towards. And my goodness, they hit Aster hard with it there.
And that was Aster trying to make the initiation. They glimpsed the brew back into them.
They did.
So Tavo just pops it, but Baboka TPs and dies. Quite a couple mistakes there, but Chaos capitalizes. Yeah.
Does manage to catch out Misery with the Yule Scepter.
And as you mentioned too, all action that happens there.
We're going to see Sylar go for the Maelstrom on the Weaver. Anything else sort of crazy? Well, XXS.
Oh, speaking of Sylar mid.
Does get the time lapse off this time. They didn't quite have enough control. He's going to be able to Shikuchi his way down the river, and yeah, the net won't quite reach with that Earthbind from Weeha. Pressure space is going to be there for Aster to push into the tier 1 top, but they're going to try and react this. The Rock's down onto the 3 of them, the Fatal Bonds as well. Mushi, he's melting. He'll pop the Yules onto the Ember Spirit in an attempt to hold HFN back, but they'll continue to chase. I don't know if Mushi can get his way out of this. They'll glimpse HFN. He tries for the remnant, but he goes too early. So
he's still chasing.
He's trying to dive. XXS has got the stun on him under the tower. There's going to be a buyback from Baboka as Chaos. They're coming in under the tier 1. Buyback and TP in from the Shaman, but Baboka itself has to be careful as Aster, they are still on the retreat. XXS has been found in the tree line as Tavo has got the control with the stun into the Searing Chains from HFN. They'll finish off XXS. See if they can get anything more out of this. The Primal Split does end, but they've still got the Golem good to go. He's getting raised up on the high ground though. He walks in and Mushi's there ready and waiting. A couple of raises and the Meepo's dead. As Chaos, so they've got to be careful now. Mushi set up for more. Yules into the Requiem. Shackle controls there from Baboka as Chaos dove a little too far there on that one, feeding Mushi a double kill as they go past the tier 1 tower.
And another glimpse.
And with the War Vision, they've got another. King RD dragged back into the clutches of Mushi's SF.
Mushi's playing really well this game, actually. Brock is also up in 5, so they're going to have everything. Aster does not have their Serpent Wards, but that's not one of them.
Will get caught out by a bit of a nasty surprise. He's the one to find out the Chaos are there standing behind the tier 1 tower. They'll let this tower go, I'd imagine. Smoke out from Aster. They want to make a big hit happen with this newly found BKB on Mushi.
So tremendously strong. Whoever they catch, Tavo.
Let's see him. Mushi goes for the setup. Has he got the timing? Well, with the Hex, it's easy. They'll land the Requiem. Shackles are down. Tavo ain't getting out of this. Mushi picks up a kill. They'll take that one.
There you go. Try to catch Aster. They don't have any vision, really, though. On the side of Chaos, they have like the vision in the mid lane, so they're kind of smoking a bit blind here, walking into a high ground.
This is not going to be too easy. You're smoking into the BKB of the SF. They're going to jump forward onto Mushi. Mushi turns with the Yules onto HFN. XXS in on the front lines. Static Storm down as well. They get the stun off straight away onto XXS. He's getting bursted pretty low. Mushi has been forced to pop the BKB. XXS, he's out of there. He's going to run away, but Boca will be the one left behind as they'll lose the Shaman. Everyone else does manage to get out on...
Okay, I thought he might sell it. He walked back to the shop for a second. I was like, what?
Is E-Blade a thing, or is it definitely Butterfly?
E-Blade this game.
The HFM.
But they got HFN here with that.
Easy trap with the Static Storm.
They want to try to get something bigger out of the Sage's timing.
Go, we are. Does find the setup onto Sala. He's bringing in more. Can he chain lock him down? The BKB is going to come out for Silent Sala. He's just turning and punching into the Meepo, and Weeha is going to go down the once. As the Aegis pop, we'll see if they can set up for a second time. Mushi, a little low on mana. Doesn't have any sort of raises or Requiems to play around with. He'll put the BKB. The drop down, though, onto pretty much the entirety of Aster. That's going to allow him to kill off 2. BKB from Mushi and XXS pop. They're trying to fight, but Weeha's just too tanky. They can't kill him straight off. Mushi will pop the Requiem, but he's getting chain stunned up by the Primal Split and King RD's Earth Splitter, and bam! Weeha's in with the E-Blade shotgun, and that's the SF dead. 50 seconds without Mushi. The control there as well onto Sylar. He's trying to get back to base, but the Earthbind holds him in place as they just get slaughtered outside.
But as a carry, this is, I mean, you can get punished really hard. A couple deaths and you fall off.
The setup in the mid lane. Look towards HFN. They have got the Hex out. They are going to drag him back in, but straight away, in response, the Rock comes out. The E-Blade as well onto HFN for now, keeping him safe there, allowing him to pop his BKB after the stun wears off. They do lose King RD on the Leshrac. We'll see them dive in deeper. Tavo's trying to finish off Femra on the Disruptor. Again, those Sylar getting caught out by these Earthbinds. That's a dead Weaver once again. Tavo's still alive, even though they dropped the Static Storm down upon him. With the Pipe of Insight, he has so much magic resistance, he can just simply walk out. XXS has got a Meepo problem on this side of things, as Weeha chases down the Chaos Knight, finishes him off, but Boca cannot hold them back as Mushi's trying to TP back to base. He'll make it, but everybody else on Aster is dead.
I mean, Weeha just ran by himself at 3 or 4 heroes after the fight started, and they can't deal with him.
He's so tanky. He's got, with the 2 E-Blades, he's got great agi, he's got 27 armor, 3100 HP.
Mushi!
I mean, why not? He knows there's nothing Mushi can do to get out of this. The Earthbind control's there, Mushi's dead for 70 seconds.
They don't even need the rush. They don't care. They're just like, all right,
kicked off. The coordination from Chaos was just that much better.
Yeah, and that was, I mean, that was the nature of their draft, though, right? We said it. We're like, what is Warlock really doing? Lanes, he doesn't really gank. He doesn't provide you like heals and stuff. And then once mid-game comes, that's where Brew and Warlock really show their power. Even the Meepo, too.
Well, they're trying to head out here, but it looks like they're going to get sent back in a couple of coffins. That's a dead Disruptor. Mushi has to put the BKB. The wards are going to be dropped down. Tavo's going to head towards Baboka, see if he can control anything else and set up for more kills for Chaos. The chains are out onto Baboka. Both supports of Aster dead outside the base, and Weeha, he's straight in. On top of XXS, BKB has to come out.
They got that Rosh at 24-ish.
Let's see, they're going for a 5-man smoke outside of the base. But, I mean, if they find someone even, how do they start the fight? What do they do? They're fighting into a... And the Golem ready to drop. Sylar's going to head into the pit. He's got to be very careful. XXS is going to try and jump forward straight away. He's looking to commit on Weeha. He's got Mushi there as well. Can they actually kill Weeha, though? The Rock's going to be dropped down, cancelling the Requiem. Mushi will finally get it off, but they've already lost Baboka. Mushi gets Hex. Weeha's on top of him with the Earthbind. He'll use himself up, but he cannot escape this. The Poofs come out. Mushi's dead for 70 without buyback. Sylar's BKB is going to do absolutely nothing for him. GG is called. Game 1 well and truly over as Chaos bring in the Weeha Meepo, and boy, is it an easy game for him and the boys. As that game 1 looked like, Aster, they couldn't do anything. They literally couldn't do anything with this lineup. They were just falling further and further behind each and every minute.
Mushi